Are you planning to move to Canada for work or study? Big changes are coming in 2024 and 2025 that could affect your planning to Canada. Canada is reducing the number of study permits, tightening spouse work permits, and making it harder for some temporary workers. If you are worried about how this could impact your future in Canada, stick around with me. I'm breaking down everything you need to know and stay ahead of the game. Hi travelers, welcome to EasyTravel with Olakemi, where we help you to explore global opportunities for education, travel, and more. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload new video, you will be notified. So let's get started with today's video. Today I've got some important updates for you about Canada immigration changes. Yes, especially for temporary workers and international students. Please move closer. So if you are planning to move to Canada for school or for work, please stick around because these new rules could have a big impact in your traveling. So if you are planning to move to Canada for school or for work, or even if you have someone who is in Canada, please stick around because these new rules could have a big impact in your planning. Canada recently announced new measures that will change the way they manage temporary residents. These changes are all about balancing the benefits of immigration and while dealing with the pressure on things like housing and job opportunity. And for international students in the house, yes, Canada is cutting back on the numbers of student permits they are issuing in 2025. You heard that right. And they've reduced the number to 437,000 study permits from over 509,000 in 2023. So if you're still in process of applying, this could affect you. This reduction is mainly because cities like Toronto and Vancouver are struggling with high housing costs and large number of students has contributed to that. Canada hopes that by issuing fewer permits, they can ease the pressure on the housing market. But let's see what Canada have for us. So if you are planning to study in Canada, you need to apply early and stay updated on these changes. It's also about planning ahead. That is why I'm bringing these updates for you. I want you to plan ahead of time. Let's talk about the changes for spouses of international students and temporary workers. It used to be easier for spouses to get work permits, but now the government is tightening these rules. They are reviewing eligibility, which means not every spouse will automatically get a work permit anymore. This is happening because Canada is trying to reduce the number of temporary residents entering the job market. So if you're moving with a partner and both of you are planning to work, this might affect your plan. That's a sad one. So now let's talk about the visas. Canada is getting stricter when it comes to visa application. They are giving immigration officers more tools and training to detect fraudulent application. This is to make sure that they only have the new applicants into the country. So this should also help reducing the backlog of visa application, making the process smoother for everyone. So my advice for you is to make sure your application is solid and truthful because Canada is serious about protecting their visa system. Now let's talk about the temporary foreign worker program. Canada is capping the numbers of low wages foreign workers. Some employers can hire especially in areas where employment is high. So make sure your application is solid and truthful because Canada is serious about protecting their visa system. Now for the temporary foreign workers program, Canada is capping the numbers of low wages foreign workers. So some employers can hire, especially in the areas where unemployment is high. This is to make sure local workers get priority for job. But here is the thing. Industries like agriculture and hospitality, which rely on foreign workers, may face challenges. If you are planning to work in this sector, you will need to keep eyes on how these changes affect your job availability. Now, here is something that has been a big topic of debate: the path from temporary status to permanent residency. A lot of people have been asking the government to make it easier for foreign workers and students to become a permanent resident. But for now, Canada hasn't made any new plans on this. So if you are hoping to stay in Canada long time, this is something you will need to keep in mind. No clear path to permanent residency from now. And this is definitely a bit frustrating for those who are hoping to stay permanently. But keep following the news, things could change anytime soon. Now let's talk about the big picture. Canada is trying to balance public concerns about immigration with their economic needs. Some people are worried that too many immigrations are putting pressure on housing and jobs. But on the flip side, experts say Canada needs newcomers to help fill gaps in the labor market and keep the economy growing. So it is a tricky situation, and these changes are Canada's way of trying to find the balance. But for temporary workers and students, it means planning carefully and staying informed about this update is very, very important. Alright, that is it for today's video. Remember, if you're thinking of moving to Canada or already in the process, these new changes are important for you to keep in mind. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload new video, you won't miss any of our video. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and see you in my next video. Bye.